It was indeed a Christmas Eve special between AmaZulu hosting Mamelodi Sundowns, and there were a couple of changes made by Miguel Cardoso, with about 4 changes in that lineup. Lineup remains the same, 4-3-3 formation, with Obas coming out for Tebogo Mokoena, Allende out injured, replaced by Mkhulise, and we also had Mudau coming back in that right back position for Etapelo Morena. Obviously, the number one goalkeeper had to come back to his position after those CAF awards, with Onyango going back to the bench. And Mamelodi Sundowns finished this game winning 1-0. It means that Mamelodi Sundowns goes into Christmas Day sitting on the number 1 spot. This is probably one match that even the players will agree that they grinded the result. And I think it's going to make Miguel Cardoso happy with his technical team that the goal came via a set piece. We knew from the time of his appointment that this was a coach that sets up his team very well defensively, and is one coach that always wants to leverage on set plays. And look at how the goal came. Tebogo Mokoena free kick last minute, and a header goal coming from an unlikely source. Iqraam Rayners is not one who really scores a lot of his goals via headers. And now, talking about an Iqraam Rayners, I mean, the guy is a clutch player for Mamelodi Sundowns. He has been excellent, and he broke the record that he had when he was still playing for Stellies, when he scored, I think, 5 goals in 5 consecutive games. This time around, he's on his 7th game, scoring on all those matches, scoring in 7 goals in consecutively. So he is really becoming that type of a player for a Mamelodi Sundowns. Best chance for AmaZulu came via a very good counter press by the likes of Extern, Muremi, and they ended up with Extern hitting the post. But one can also say that it was probably, a careless mistake made by a Khuliso Mudau with that fancy back pass to a Tebogo Mokoena. And I mean, if this would have ended at the back of the net, the blame would have gone to a Khuliso Mudau. No need to be fancy when you are in that area of the pitch, especially with those AmaZulu players pressing the defense of Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, the AmaZulu fans will feel their coaches didn't do enough after Mamelodi Sundowns had gone 1 man down. Something better could have been done to leverage on that advantage they had. Could have added probably more attacking players, but they did not. It appeared like they were contented with just getting 1 point from the game, and this is probably to the frustration of the fans that were there, because the 3 points was there for the taking. Mamelodi Sundowns could have easily scored a minimum of 2 goals in that first half. We see here a KB Kodisang with a half chance. I can't even call that a save. Ofor didn't have a lot of saves in this game, and another one was from a set piece with a Rushine De Reuck header that hit the right hand side far post of Ed Richard Ofori. So we had half chances here and there, but Ofori, he looks like he's asleep there. As things stand at this point in time, Mamelodi Sundowns are leading the log, having played 10 games, 1 more game than Orlando Pirates, and Orlando Pirates have now a better goal difference after the demolishing of Marumo Gallants, winning their home game 8-1. It appears like it's a two-horse race. No disrespect to Polokwane City, who are also there. Yeah, they're just 7 points away from Mamelodi Sundowns, but they've played one game more than a Sundowns, 2 games more than an Orlando Pirates. It is indeed a title race that will be welcomed by a large number of South Africans, because more often than not, it has been Mamelodi Sundowns in the past years just leading and doing this thing alone. But this one will be welcomed by a large number of football lovers in South Africa. Now, Ronwen Williams, playing in his 100th game for Mamelodi Sundowns, had an early shower, unfortunately. And in this one, I think he really took one for the team. Muremi, he was the last player, and he actually was outside the box and literally pulled it with his hand. And I think here we need to give the official credit for that right decision. When they are wrong, we'll say so, but when they've taken a right decision, we must also credit them in these platforms. The last thing I want to talk about on this match between Mamelodi Sundowns is I really want to highlight the differences between a Thapelo Morena and a Khuliso Mudau. What you will get with a Thapelo Morena, you will not get with a Khuliso Mudau. The defensive abilities of a Khuliso Mudau definitely his strength, while the offensive abilities of a Thapelo Morena, his strength. I mean, you give a Thapelo Morena a chance in the box, at least he will demand a keeper to make a save, while when you give a chance to a Khuliso Mudau, it's going to be something else. I mean, the number of times Khuliso Mudau finds himself in the box, he should be having a lot of goals. But why is he not calm when he's in the box? Still really frustrates me to this point. I mean, some of the chances he missed in this AmaZulu game, you know what, not even a save, not even hitting a post, just balloons majority of his chances over the crossbars, and you don't know really what is wrong. He reminds me of the chance he missed when we played Nigeria in the semi-finals. Had he scored that goal, would be in the finals of AFCON. I mean, today Ribeiro gives him a nice one. At least demand for it to make a save, brother, but nothing. He will want to destroy a keeper, balloon the ball over the crossbar. But it is, man, what it is. Hopefully one improves on this. You know, today's game also highlighted one important factor, and that was the absence of Marcelo Allende. You actually felt his absence, because a big team defends with the ball and attacks with the ball. With the number of balls that were lost in the middle, just showed you how important Marcelo Allende is in that midfield, how he retains the ball. Really difficult to lose the ball when Marcelo Allende is in that midfield. So I would also assume that Miguel Cardoso really felt the absence of Marcelo Allende. Let me end it there, folks. Wish you all a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. You do support this channel by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and contributing whatever you can to the account that I always leave on my bio. And also, you support this channel by watching all the ads. I'm eternally grateful for everyone who supported this journey from its start until now. Let me end it there by declaring, may my God bless you all.